We were speaking yesterday about the mitzvah of Mikra Megillah on Purim. Since there are a great many details with regards to this, and not everybody is so expert in it, so let's quickly try to consolidate as much as we can, both for the Baal Koreh, for the reader, and for the Kahal. At the beginning of the Megillah, on Purim night, we make 3 brachot. Asher kiddushan b'tzadav v'tzivanu al Mikra Megillah, she'asa nisim la'avotenu, and she'achiyanu. In the morning, on Purim morning, we make 2 brachot. On Mikra Megillah and Sha'asa Nisim No Shechianu, that is the minhag of Sfaradim. There are different minhagim brought down in the poskim, whether obviously the one reading the Megillah should be standing. The question is, what about the rest of the kahal during the brachot? Some stand, some sit. The minhag of Maran Zechron Levarcha, and the more appropriate minhag is for the kahal to remain seated for the brachot. They don't have to get up and sit down. They can remain seated for the brachot, answer amen to the brachot, and then the Baal Koreh begins the Megillah right away. Now, there are 5 pesukim in the Megillah that the kahal reads out loud. In general, they're listening to the shliach tzibur. There's 5 pesukim that they read out loud. Those are Ish Yehudi Haya B'Shushan Bira is 1. Number 2 is Balayla Una Deda Shanat HaMelech. Number 3 Umordechai Yatza Milifnei HaMelech. The pasuk right after La Yehudim Hayta Orav Simcha V'Sason Vikar, and the very last pasuk in the Megillah Ki Mordechai Yehudi. That is read out loud by the kahal. While the kahal is reading out loud, the shliach tzibur should be quiet, let them read out loud and finish, and then he repeats the pasuk so that they can hear the chazan reading it. Now, another important halacha is that a person has to be careful. Although we're not as makpid with mistakes in Megillat Esther as we are in Kriyat Torah, nevertheless, there are mistakes that make the Kriyah pasul. A person has to be careful. For instance, the word Haman veHaman nofel al hamita instead of nafal, uMordechai yoshev instead of yashav, ba'erev hi va'a uvaboker hi shava as opposed to ba'a and shava. These are very, very intricate mistakes that a person can make that without even knowing. So a person has to be medakdek, a person has to know the klalei dikduk v'lashon hakodesh and prepare accordingly to make sure that the kahal is yotzeh. Even if a person has a kosher Megillah and he doesn't know how to read the Megillah well, he should not read along with the Chazan because you can easily make a mistake that's going to mess it up. Just be quiet and listen to the Chazan. There are also words in the Megillah that there are different versions of. Therefore, there are 2 places in the Megillah where we customarily read the word twice 2 different ways. Perek Chet, Pasuk Yud Aleph, Lehashmid, Laharog Ulabed, and then once again Lehashmid Laharog Ulabed with a vav, 2 different versions, and then again in Perek Tet, Pasuk Bet, Ve'ish lo amad bifnehem with a bet, Ve'ish lo amad lifnehem with a lamed. We do that. However, there are those who make the mistake towards the beginning of the Megillah, Vayhi be'omram ke'omram elav yom vayom. That is a mistake. That is a regular kri uchtiv. Although in the Megillah it is written with a bit, nevertheless, it's pronounced only with a kaf. Vayhi ke'omram elav yom vayom. That's not repeated. There are many, many such dikdukim in the Megillah, so it's appropriate for every kahal to take to hire a shliach tzibur that is baki, that is 100% confident and knows well the klalei dikduk, the grammar of Lashon HaKodesh and how to read it properly, so that the kahal can be yotzei dechovah and not have all sorts of questions after the kriyah. Have a wonderful day. Yom Tov.